everybody. Welcome to the first episode of Sean's Spook Shack. I'm your host, Sean, and I'm dressed up as the Ghoul, portrayed by Ron Swede, very popular in the 70s and 80s, and also parts of the 90s. He was a pretty cool TV show host and one of my favorite characters, so I am dressed up as him today to talk about my favorite stores that I like to shop at. Now, first of all, I would like to talk about the pharmacies that I like to hit. Some of my favorite pharmacies are Rite Aid, which for this year was just fantastic. I gotta tell you, there was some good stuff there. CVS and Walgreens. Walgreens has been slacking this year. They are down to a half a shelf, and CVS as well. So I don't know what's going on this year for 2018, but hopefully next year they're better. Of course, the more popular stores that I absolutely do love to shop at would include places like Spirit Halloween and Halloween City. Halloween City, it also takes over a lot of party cities, and they somehow are tied together, but I like them both pretty equally. Halloween City tends to have more costumes than props, whereas Spirit has a good mix of both, and their props are way better. Halloween City's props are the same price and often pretty lame as far as quality goes. I also like to hit the craft stores. Some of the best craft stores are Michael's, Joanne Fabrics, and Hobby Lobby. Those are all pretty sweet. Some of the other types of stores are like resellers, like your TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ollie's. I also like a lot of the big department stores too, like Home Goods is good, and Christmas Tree Shop here in Southeast Michigan are pretty popular. I like a lot of the big box stores, like Menards is pretty awesome. They usually have good things every year. At Home has stuff early, which is a big plus in my book. Big Lots also has stuff really early, and their stuff is awesome and great quality. Home Depot usually takes a little while for them to get stuff out, but they have a really great selection all the time when it comes to props. Lowe's also is got a lot of props. They seem to tend to favor more of the air blown stuff. So if you're into that, then it's a great store for that. Some of the other retailers, of course, like Target. This is a one-stop shop. You can literally hit this place. You find something every year. Costumes are mostly for the kids, but they do have adult costumes as well. Meijer this year has been kind of weak. In previous years, sometimes they have decent stuff. You got Kmart, which is just about out of business, but you can still find one. Once in a while, I find decent stuff there. Walmart, kind of hit and miss. Some Walmarts tend to have a larger section of Halloween stuff, where others has like a really small, weak, like kids costumes and a few small props. So you have to kind of look and find the good Walmarts. Believe it or not, Kroger has a lot of good stuff. We go grocery shopping there, and I often find awesome props there, and sometimes get some good deals. Another one not to overlook, which is a good cheap place to hit that's fun, is Five Below. And when you get into places like Five Below, I mean, you got your dollar stores. Now, dollar stores I also like as well. You can get a lot of cool cheap props and decorations there, and you can find a lot of cool smalls there. I like to hit Dollar Tree, Dollar General, and Family Dollar. Those are all great places. This year as well, for the first time, I wound up hitting something that I haven't hit in years past, which is the kind of garage sale / flea markets. You'll see those pop up on like Facebook groups. They're pretty decent. We went to one this year that was in Canton, Michigan, called Motor City Haunt Club, and it's their 13th annual haunted garage sale. I did find some cool things there this year, and I'm really glad that I went. There's a lot of homemade stuff, and you get a lot more crafty things, a lot of collectibles, a lot of random wild stuff, so it's definitely fun digging through. And then also there's one in Detroit, which I didn't catch this year. I missed it. I was out of town, called the Detroit Spook Show Halloween sale. And that place looks pretty decent. I'm imagining being in Detroit might be a bigger venue than the one in Canton. I'm not sure. I haven't been to it yet, so you can tell me about it in the comment section if you want. Something else that I discovered, a really cool privately owned store that's out in Centerline, Michigan on Van Dyke Road. It's called Crypt Keepers. This place has hundreds of masks and a lot of cool props. It is one of the bigger stores that I've ever seen that has a lot of die-hard stuff. It is absolutely awesome if you're in the area, and I highly recommend it. There's a lot of cool deals that you can find online as well. I try to buy stuff in brick and mortar because it's just fun to get out and see all the different stores and all the different setups they have in inventory. It's always fun to try things before you buy it. So, I mean, of course you got your Amazons and your eBay. I find a lot of stuff on there, but I like to find stuff in stores first if I can. And that is it for our Halloween prop shopping that I have done this year in 2018. Stay tuned for more awesome footage, and I'm going to go over some of this cool props that I bought in 2018, and we'll talk about some other things as well.